We've been deeply touched. The King and Queen thanked the UK after yesterday's coronation.
Cheers, William!
The Prince and Princess of Wales paid a surprise visit to the park here in Windsor, to the delight of the crowds gathered to picnic.
That was my first time seeing royals, especially so close.
The conversation was mostly about ice cream and the children's dancing, which they seem to enjoy a lot.
It's also been a great day if you like cake. Thousands have been baked for the street parties that have been taking place across the UK. And this evening the party continues here with a concert at Windsor Castle with Katy Perry and Take That among the acts.
Ministers defend the Metropolitan Police's approach to arresting coronation protesters. Opposition MPs say the force has serious questions to answer.
God save the King!
Welcome to BBC London. I'm Alice Bandu-Kravi. It's the second day of what's been a momentous weekend for the capital, with thousands of Londoners going to street parties to celebrate the King's coronation. From football clubs to cul-de-sacs, people have been gathering with neighbours to raise a glass and be together. Here's Wendy Horrell with a look at some of the festivities.
Stands to reason that a regal weekend should have ceremonial performances popping up wherever you look, with the more typical bank holiday pursuits running alongside. As is the case elsewhere in London, there was varying interest in the coronation at Stratford Park in Newham today. This one of 7 neighbourhood parties put on in the borough.
We've got some 242 languages and dialects spoken, literally a connection to every single country in the world and literally a connection to every single member of the Commonwealth, all out using the occasion of the coronation weekend to celebrate and be together and just show love to each other.
Families that are fans of the royal theme fulsomely donned the apparel.
Oh, it's a lovely community event and it's really nice to be able to be out with everyone, and somebody really enjoys dressing up.
They played together, ate together and celebrated the beauty of what makes us different in the same city.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's a great community, it's a great council.
So this is a good excuse really to get together as a community on coronation weekend.
Absolutely. And they brought the sunshine out, so what more can you ask for?
And while yesterday the focus was on a soggy central London, today there are coronation events going on in boroughs right across the capital.
God save our King! Hooray! 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 People celebrate the King's coronation!
Politics, allegiances and the drudge of daily life put aside, just a moment for communities to be together. Wendy Horrell, BBC London.
Well, while millions were glued to the televisions yesterday to watch the King's coronation, thousands of people came to central London to be a part of it. It comes after a difficult few years for hospitality and tourism. But how much of an economic boost have the celebrations actually provided? Well, Frankie McCamley has been finding out.
Business almost as usual on Carnaby Street today, following yesterday's royal celebrations.
Everyone were wearing crowns and flags and smiles, even though they were drained and wet.
And you put some extra special cocktails on the menu as well.
Yeah, Royal Refresher, as King Charles likes whiskey, so whiskey, lemonade, mint and some lime. So it went really well. We sold a lot.
There were some still here, waving the flag for the new king. So you're having a really royal weekend.
Oh, we are. tomorrow we're going to afternoon tea in Covent Garden, going to Buckingham Palace. We booked to see in the Mews. They have the carriages like the Gold Coach.
During the bank holiday weekend, usually businesses around Soho do get that extra boost. But this weekend, it's not just businesses here that have seen that boost, but places associated with the royals. So around places like Buckingham Palace or the Tower of London.
Well, across the UK as a whole, we're expecting an extra £350 million of sales, £1 billion across the month of May with the 4 big weekends. And for London alone, such an important driver of our hospitality, that's going to be worth closer to 200 million this weekend alone. Really vitally important to try and repair some of those damaged, shattered balance sheets.
And with the added sunshine, businesses here will be hoping it stays that way and the punters come and pay a visit. Frankie McCamley, BBC London.